Hey guys, um, to be honest, I didn't think I'd be making a follow up video. I thought I'd be dead by now, and I'm still thinking about what the point is of living. I'm kind of sweaty at the moment because it's very hot, and I was walking before, so my hair's a mess as well. Um, I thought I'd just talk about my experiences being a loner at 24 years old, and you know how that came to be, and that kind of thing. So I pretty much have no friends, or no regular friends at least. There's people who'd say we're friends, but they don't talk to me. They don't even message me, you know, on anything. So I don't know if you can consider that a friendship. If nobody acknowledges that you exist, it doesn't really seem like a friendship to me. And I know the world's in quite a state right now, because when COVID hit and everything just went off the rails, and everybody's a bit shut away from everything, and sort of isolated and more online than ever. So yeah, I don't really have any proper friends. I would say, at least. I don't know. I did see some friends on New Year's, but I hadn't seen them for months before that. Old friends from high school, and they're nice guys, but you know, excuse me. Um, they don't invite me anywhere, and they go out to places all the time because I see on Instagram and stuff they post photos. But it seems like the only way my friendships survive is if I stoke the fire, you know, if I initiate and engage with other people. But I never get that same courtesy. Um, and it really sucks, to be honest. Because, I mean, without friends, you don't really have connection. And I've sort of really fallen behind in life because I haven't had a stable group of friends for the past 3 or so years. And I feel like I'm just fucked. I can't stand I can't stand life in general now. Um it just seems insane, and I don't know what else to say. It's just really awful. It's really awful. I have a full-time job now, and it sucks to totally fucking sucks. I, when I was unemployed, I wasn't this miserable, you know. But, but yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I've never dated anyone. I still kind of have trouble speaking to women, but I've made more of an attempt in the last 12 months to do that with very little success. I find it hard to talk to anyone because I kind of fell out of the world for like 3 years, and I don't think you really come back from that. To be honest, I don't feel much of a connection to this world anymore, to anyone around me, to the things I pardon me, the things I used to enjoy just don't feel the same. The world itself just seems pretty hollow these days, and human beings seem very kind of awful, to be honest. I mean, I know that not everybody is awful, but I don't know. I feel like people have become a lot more entitled and selfish these days. Um, I don't think I'll ever have a real life, like a life I enjoy, because life is not enjoyable. But I don't know. I wish I wish I tried harder. Like, well, I did try hard, but I wish I was more social, and I wish I worked on my fitness earlier. This might have helped a bit, but so yeah, I'm dateless, kissless, you know, a virgin, obviously. But I don't know. Just life is shit, I guess. um, I'm just so behind. Experientially, I'm just behind everybody my age. And it kind of sucks. And these days, I just kind of dread waking up in the morning. It's more of a chore. It's like when you're young, it's kind of exciting what the day's gonna bring. And then you get older and you realize it's just the same shit every day. And that's it. And then you die. And if you're like me, you don't even have good friends to break up the monotony, you know. I mean, I have hobbies, I guess, but they don't really do it, you know. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll go into how I ended up at this point. So even as a kid, I was always kind of contemplative, I guess. Like, I was a daydreamer. I always used to zone out, just sort of. So I think even back then, I sort of knew that life was kind of shit, but I didn't fully understand it until recently. And I was always optimistic. But I'm not really anymore because it sucks. And the modern world is fucked. It's totally fucked. I don't know what to do. I just hate it. The world just fucking drains your soul, man. It's just. I just feel like a robot. It's the only way I can express my thoughts, really. Because I can't talk to people. I try and then they don't understand. But and then when I was around 12 to 14, I think I got really bad social anxiety, but I didn't know what it was back then. But anytime in social situations, I just felt really awkward, and I would sort of I would be really quiet. I'm still quiet. I've always been quiet my whole life, and people always fucking comment. It just pisses me off. It's like, even when I'm trying to speak more, I'm just not. It doesn't come to me naturally. But yeah, social anxiety has stuck around since then, and it's fucked up everything. It's the reason I'm pretty much suicidal these days. I'm just kind of cynical now because you kind of see the world as it really is, and it's just shit. I thought that I used to think adults sort of understood the world better, but now I realize that no one has a fucking clue about anything. And the whole thing about like time speeds up as you age, that really fucks. I hate that the most. Like, if that didn't happen, fine, all the rest of the shit I could accept. But if that didn't happen, life might actually be okay. But these days I wake up and it's like a few hours go by and it's nighttime. It's like, what the fuck happened to time? It's so fucking. It's really sucks. I really hate it, man. And then you just have no time to think or relax. You just have to constantly be doing shit. And you're at that age where you realize you're only getting older and your mind's gonna start faltering as you age. So you have to keep learning new things and perfecting them if you want any chance of having a career that doesn't suck ass. But you sort of wasted your best years because no one warned you about this whole thing. But yeah, I also, as a teenager, I went to an all boys high school, so I didn't really have too many opportunities with girls, and all the opportunities I let slip away because I hung out with the losers, basically, because I was a loser. Now, some of them were good guys, I guess, so I probably shouldn't call them that, but some of them were complete fucking assholes, and they treated me like shit. I shouldn't have, and I think that sort of compounded the low self-esteem and anxiety. But I shouldn't have listened. I should have just, you know, I should have had better friends. And none of those friends ever invited me anywhere. They never did anything with me outside of school, pretty much, except for maybe like twice in like 6 years. So, yeah. I think I went to one party in high school, and that was at the end. Or two, maybe two. But they were both like at the end in year 12. So I missed out on the best social years you'll ever have. And then in uni, I was still really anxious, and I found it even harder to make new friends because every time I move on in life, my old friends sort of drift apart. You know, they don't keep in contact. Sometimes I try to keep in contact with them, but they don't. You know, but eventually you get older and you just realize it's just going to keep happening. So I'm not even going to bother. You know, and then we just drift apart. We go different directions, and each successive friend group, I had less friends each time. In uni, I only had like 3 friends, and after uni ended and COVID happened, I didn't see him for 3 years. So that was great. I didn't really see anyone in those 3 years except my own family, and I barely talked to them either. COVID, I was really excited for life. And then COVID happened, and nothing has been good since then. And now, last year I got my first proper full-time job, and it's shit. It's all I have in my life, really. Just that and a few hobbies. I don't have any friends. I'd like to go to meet-up groups and shit, or go to the gym, but I'm kind of anxious. I'm very anxious, I should say. So, but I've tried dating apps, I've tried all sorts of apps, and nothing really works. There's like one app I tried that I met up with a few people, but most people just find me boring or not talkative enough, because I'm stuck in my head all the time, and I zone out because I don't want any of this to be real. But it is real, unfortunately. So I don't know what to do. And yeah, that's how I ended up a 24-year-old loner with no friends. Some people say I don't look 24, like I look younger. I don't know if that's true, but that could explain why it's harder to make friends. Also, in terms of dating, it's like fucking impossible for an average guy these days. Unless you're like extremely charming or you're wealthy or you're super fit, you know. But if you're not tall, that's like a big thing. A big I don't know, what would you call it? Detriment, I suppose. So that's life. You get fucked by your own genetic code. You don't even get a chance. It's like, yeah. I thought adult life would be different from high school, but it's not. People are actually worse, really. And I'm so much more alone than I was back then. I touched on everything. I can't think. But yeah, everything's so superficial these days. It's like 100 years ago, even average guys had a chance, of finding love or whatever, if love is even fucking real. I mean, I don't really believe in that shit anymore, to be honest. I don't think I believe in anything, because it's all just fucking coping mechanisms for this bullshit. Miserable fucking existence. I don't know if I'll start making videos like this regularly or not. I'll probably try and cut down the length of these a bit, because I know I talk kind of slow. And I sort of ramble a bit, but yeah. I don't know. People just think they're better than you, and they're really not. And they're really tribal. And the internet has sort of emboldened really stupid people to dogpile on everyone. So if you have the wrong opinions, or you don't have the right look or the right taste or whatever, you just get ostracized. And that's how it goes. It really baffles me how much better life could be if people weren't so horrible. Seriously. Like, life used to be cool when you're a kid, right? Adult life could be cool. I mean, it's still crushing existential angst and responsibilities, but if people actually worked together and helped each other, like we used to have communities and shit. Now we don't. Now everyone's fucking splintered and like has trust issues or anxiety. Shit. Which I get. Like, COVID was just a complete fuck up. So it's ruined everything. I mean, the world has not recovered. I have not recovered. Certainly. I don't think I ever will. I'm just gonna meander and be depressed for the rest of my life, probably. kill myself most likely. Even if I make it to like 60, I'll probably still, at some point, it's only a matter of time. The world is just so loud now and obnoxious. I don't care about any of this shit. Just put me in a fucking coffin, please. I'm just so tired. What else can I talk about? I don't know. Not having a stable friend group, really for the past 6 years, I think, has really hampered my sort of transition to adulthood. And even when I turned 18, like, nobody invited me out drinking or anything. And I missed out on so many teenage experiences that are kind of normal milestones, but I didn't get them. So now I'm just kind of a weird teenage mind in an adult body, I guess. Well, maybe that's a bit weird explanation, but you know what I mean. I'm underdeveloped or whatever, or sort of maladjusted to adult reality. Yeah. I want those experiences, but it's like, I don't know. I know it's not gonna happen now, unless I really force myself out there, It's so fucking hard these days, and people just want to find a reason to hate you for nothing, But yeah, I'm not dead, unfortunately. Life is shit. Pointless. Maybe there's a point, but I'll never know until I'm dead. And even then, maybe not, because I'll be dead. And for all we know, there's nothing else. I'm just tired of waking up, not having anything, not having my life in order, not having support from anyone, not having friends. It's like as if I wasn't a loyal friend all those years. But nobody gives a shit. I've always been invisible. I'm too nice, I guess. I mean, I don't want to say that, but I'm too mild-mannered. I'm too much of a fucking doormat. People keep me around when it's convenient for them, when they need something. But as soon as it's no longer convenient, I guess it's as if I didn't even exist in the first place. I think I've touched on everything. So yeah, in conclusion, I'm a 24-year-old loner with no real friends. I'm a virgin. I'm kissless, dateless, hugless, everythingless virgin. There's a fucking confession. And it's probably not going to change. I'm so tired of life. I'm so cynical these days, because who the fuck wouldn't be? I hate this shit. I'm never gonna have a life that's worthwhile at all. And my problems and insecurities from my teenage years are never gonna go away. My fucking anxiety, my depression is just gonna stay. My fucking knees hurt. I go on long walks, and I'm an old fuck. I'm not that old, but you know what I mean. It's like as soon as you hit like mid-20s, everything starts to hurt. My knees hurt, my back is stiff. I'm tired all the fucking time. I always have been like that though. Even in high school I was like that. But now it's like debilitating, you know. Like in high school I had enough energy to get through the day, and now it's like but yeah, I haven't killed myself yet. If you want to see me make more videos, which is unlikely because they're not really very good videos, then I'll do that. Talk about whatever. Talk about my life experiences, which don't even feel real anymore, because the past is like such a blur now. And life is just crazy. But if you want videos about that, I'll make them. Leave a comment if you sort of resonate with anything I've said. And subscribe and that. And all that shit. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see if I make another video. Bye.